I have a silk
Back up a
touch
little
pick.
bit. I can't. There we go. So it's right there.
Oh wow, look at how deep that is.
Mm-hmm.
Can I knock out 2 of these?
I'm sorry? If you wish, just don't fall.
Oh wow, that's really cool. So why'd you put the half slab on top of it?
So it wouldn't spawn on top and just sit there.
Well, that's
So a
cool.
spider wouldn't spawn
So
on top of the
do some of
spawner.
the spiders float up and get up on the ceiling of this?
You know, as I was building it, they did, but as I got to the bottom, I did not see that behavior. But obviously, maybe they can. I don't know. Do you have a pretty block to replace what you knocked out, or no?
Oh, totally.
Hold on, I got some pretty smooth. No. Oh my god.
See, that was very pretty block. Okay, so now I need to go down this ladder. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, if you want to see this, what it's basically doing.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, you can't. Yeah. I need to make this too wide and have a water source block at the bottom or something.
Okay.
So, and I've seen some things spawn. So basically, you can't see the spawner, but these are hoppers, and they all feed into this.
I don't have to walk around and check out the spawner? Or all the hoppers?
Nope, not there. They all feed into that chest.
Oh, okay. Well, there's not a lot of loot in here.
Well, I've emptied it, but you have to be close enough. It's not just going to randomly. So you want to stay down here for a second? Can you look out the window?
Look out the window. Which window?
Well, that window, or block out, knock it out, whatever. If you want to open it up, and you can see. And I'll stand up here for a moment, and you'll see what happens.
Oh my goodness! A giant skelly just came flying through the scene. Yes.
Well, there's some weirdness with spawns. You get some kind of weird,
that arrow.
random, and it shouldn't be other than spiders. And I don't think there's a skelly spawner close by.
We're waiting in silence. The scary things are going to come flying down.
Theoretically, it should be faster than this.
Oh my goodness!
Oh.
That was like a twofer.
I don't think you're going to get it in your inventory. They all should go to that main chest. And you can watch them fall, I guess.
Oh, boom! So I actually got to. I saw them spawn up there in the dark.
Let's see if that affects the spawn rates, because it's fairly slow.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay.
Like every other one or something. Let's see if that affects spawn rates. Because I haven't been able to do what you're...
Oh my goodness, 2 more fell on me. Okay, any second now. So you're sitting here, you're standing here, you bring someone and you say, hey, wait a second, just stand here. And all of a sudden, BAM! I thought I'd be able to click on these in time to see the spawn.
Say again?
I thought I'd be able to click on these quick enough to see what we're getting.
They're pretty fast. They're booking it. They're getting rid of stuff pretty quick.
Oh, I hear them hitting.
Yep. Heard them spawn.
Okay, so we're going to go to... I think we need to go to the other drop farm next, okay?
Oh, sure.
I'll hit the letter. I like that up top we can throw stuff and they end up in the chest.
To me, that was the easiest way to handle that situation.
Well, hey, while we're right here, let's play with this thing.
Oh, yes. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Normally I drop big things of it.
So the deal is they get trapped in this 3x3 block of glass and they go up.
Here, I can do... Okay, I'll do 5 blocks of coal. You can check it later.
Okay, so well, I was gonna, let's see, I got a silk touch, so we won't lose anything if I break a couple of these, right?
Silk touch. Yeah.
Okay, so it's approved. That is a 3x3 block of glass.
Ooh, slime. Big slime.
What is it about fence posts and sort of getting kind of inside of something?
I don't know.
Remember the old redstone fence post trick to see into another room?
It's supposed to still works, but I haven't gotten it to work in forever.
So how much of that's ice? Oh, there's more ice there than I realized. Do you need all that, or do you just do it for speed?
I did it the way the video showed me, and it works, so that's what I do.
Well, there you go. Sounds like a good reason. Okay, so where are we going now? We're going to the passive farm, right? So our house is built on a big giant plateau, and you hollowed it out, right?
And added, because the base of the where the house is on, these have been cleaned out innumerable times, but the base of the house is on was not nearly as large as the house, but I had to extend it out to encompass the house and other things.
Well, you gave me like 5 or 6 stacks of gunpowder earlier today.
Yeah. I'm moving stuff out.
And then this is everything else.
Which is basically, I took 18 glass bottles out earlier, and I certainly have not made every attempt to light up all the caves around, but this is certainly sufficient for us.
What I like about it is because it's underneath our house, we're more likely to be here.
Yes.
And so the spawns
It's not right. I mean, we're not literally right on top of it, because you have to be 18 blocks, or 16 blocks before something will spawn. But it's close enough where the chunks are loaded, things are falling, and we're getting the drops. So. Now, honestly, this is probably one of the first big projects that we did, because as far as bones and arrows, early game, that's the stuff you want.
Yeah, definitely the arrows.
And like the glass bottles, the redstone, the glowstone dust, and the spider eyes for potion making, that's kind of a bonus too. Which we definitely use the spider eyes for the guardian farm for potion making.
And this is some kind of just infernal contraption.
Yeah, it's just an easy. You don't get XP from it, but you can load it up to smelt, and you load it up the top. Make sure it has plenty of lava, and it just does its thing. Again, it's not going to give you XP, but it gets it done. As long as it's loaded. The chunks are loaded.
And how long will once you melt one down? Oh, wait a second. Did you know that if you melt down netherrack? Oh, so then it's automatically going there.
Give you bricks.
Yeah, there you go. There's netherrack bricks.
And then the buckets come out, and it's self-sustaining, or not self-sustaining, but it's self-running.
But if you wanna load up a whole chest worth of stuff and get it melted down, go get yourself several buckets, and it's a good way to do it.
Especially if it's something like.
So basically, it's 3 item hoppers. Is that right?
Yeah, it's 3 hoppers.
There's no redstone or anything.
Sorry, no redstone. It's just hoppers feeding in. 1 to do the items as you feed them, 1 to do the lava, and then 1 to gather the empty buckets and the items that have been smelted. And that's it.
That's cool.
But not an XP. You're not going to get XP from this. But if you want to load up a bunch of stuff and automate it, it's fairly a simple way to do it.
Okay, and this thing?
Automated cactus farm. And because of our proximity to the slime chunk, we occasionally get the slime ball. But yeah, the cactus grow. The signs are here. They pop off. You get some loss because they bump into the cactus themselves, but obviously we get plenty here, more than we're ever going to use. There's a bunch upstairs that have been sent upstairs. So
we could make a whole house out of cactus.
I'm sorry?
We could make a giant cactus house.
Well, but cactus have a weird. You can't build next to each other, so they have some weird properties and rules about it. But yeah, if you wanted to do a cactus house, I guess you could. So
cactus glass house. Same thing here.
It's a it's a block update, or yeah, block updater, so it knows when one cactus grows, these pistons pop out and knocks them all off. So it may just be one that grows, maybe a bunch of them, but it fills this chest up, which we empty out fairly regularly. And it's great for villagers because for paper and things, it's not, you don't have to think about it. It's here, it runs on its own.
So those are pistons?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of pistons.
Yeah. Well, one per. And I copied this, and I don't even remember where I got it from, but it does it, and that's it. You know, think about it. It's just here because it's under the house. Again, the blocks are loaded, or the chunks are loaded, and it's just automated.
And we forget about it.
Yeah, and I've seen several different varieties of this, and they all work pretty well. I guess it depends on your needs, but this again, we can't go through the amount of paper that these sugarcane provide. So.
Okay, what's it? And this is what your.
These are the chunks, slime chunks.
So how'd you figure out which are the slime chunks?
There's a lot of tools that can help you. Careful, slime. They can help you figure out which, based on your seed, which are your slime chunks. And so I found that out. Oh my goodness. Put on the ladder, buddy. Found out which were the slime chunks, and dug out for that. Now I'm using a looting 3 sword, so you do get more slime blocks or slime balls. Normally you just hit them with your fist when they're little bitty ones like that.
Here you go, I'll give you 6.
Say again?
I just gave you 6.
Oh, thank you. I had 17 on me. Now it's 23. Now this is not completed. The upper level, I could add on this. I think up to level 40 is where they normally spawn. But again, we've got more slime blocks than we know what to do with. But it definitely came in handy when we were doing the Guardian farm because we wanted slime blocks to help to navigate that.
I like that. No mining fatigue. The mining fatigue does not affect breaking the slime block.
You definitely have the mining fatigue, but as long as you're using slime blocks, it doesn't matter.
They break so easy.
It breaks easily. It's as if you don't have the mining fatigue. So.
What's the next thing down here?
Oh, that's about it, isn't it?
Obviously, there's a lot of tunnels to go places.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, this is a massive maze. People get lost down here for days. They never find their way out.
If you're down here, you shouldn't be. If you can't figure your way out, you shouldn't be down here.
Okay, so when we're up top, I like that we just throw our stuff down. It hits a couple of these hopper things again, and then they end up in the chest.
I'm gonna throw 30 slime balls. If you got a bunch of slime balls down there too. Throw slime balls into the water.
Did I put the glass back? Yeah, I did. That's funny that they go up.
Mm-hmm. It's
so
weird.
Throw a couple more things in there. Let's make sure I can get a good.
I'm sorry?
Throw a couple more things in there, or here, I'll do it.
Do we have any more iron down here to make another minecart? We had several, and somehow I'm not sure if people didn't toss them down or one iron.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do the ride.
Okay, I'll go up the ladder. No biggie. I'll make some more minecarts and we'll chunk them down.
You should take out all the light. That way it'll be like that Disney ride.
You know, I don't want spawns. The whole idea is around our fall trap is to reduce. You're doing circles to my left. You're just doing like corkscrews.
Am I?
As I see your name going up. But you don't want there to be spawns on the track, so that's why you light it up. We light everything up, so your fall trap is more efficient.
So you get that, you come over here, and then you drop it down.
Ah! Make some more minecarts while I'm here.
Bye-bye, minecart. If only we had more places to store things.
We haven't made use of that, really.
It's dark outside. Okay, now, but this one is different. The furnaces do not auto-empty. So we get the EXP if we take something out of here.
Yes.
Which I've got 35 levels, so it's pretty hard to see.
But it's still slightly automated in that the lava buckets, and then we can fill them from the top with either iron or gold.
Oh, okay. Now here's the glass thing we were
Yes.
looking at.
So, yeah. I'm not sure how we had some slime blocks in there, so it's kind of not really fair. But there's some coal blocks. We actually threw 5 coal blocks. The 5 coal blocks are there.
I guarantee you the polished diorite only came from me.
Okay. And the 5 coal blocks I just took out. That was for me. Yeah. So you have the... Once they pop up to the top, I've got water at the top that flows into a hopper and that flows into the chest.
So just the fact it's trapped in the glass, by default it goes up. The first time it gets free, it hits the water, and the water puts it in the hopper.
Yeah, and there's no redstone. There's no. It's just. I don't know. I saw Doc M77 have a video where he had his dock shop, basically showcasing items that he was selling based on this idea. And
could you make this into an infinite loop if you wanted to?
say again?
Could you make this be a loop so that it would come out of the water and somehow go back into the bot?
I didn't quite. Given that I can't hear you on my headphones, I'm sorry. What was that?
I wonder if you could make it loop so it gets captured by this hopper and then somewhere it ends up in a dispenser getting spit
absolutely.
out.
Yeah, that's what he did. I'm sure. So it's kind of a loop where it gets caught and then it gets shot out. Yeah. So it's about it, I think. Whew.
You're like yawning because it's late and you're tired. I wish. Oh, there we go. Look at this. Okay, so we do all that roaming around, and now all of a sudden the beacon's working.
It's a pea green color. I need to change the glass.
Hey, we'll give a shout out to somebody. We'll come over here and look at somebody else's building. All that over there. Zach Wiley.
And
I know his real name. What's his game name?
it's MA55.
Oh, Massey. It's Massey, right?
Well, but it's not S. It uses 5s.
Ah.
So he probably doesn't. He wants to remain somewhat anonymous.
So that's their stuff. That's their little house. There is other houses out here on the server, of course, even though we're the only ones on right now. Okay.
Did you see the cows? Do you know where the cows are?
Oh, yes. We definitely need to go see the cows.
We definitely need to see the cows.
I'm working my way down. I'm going to beat you there. I'm sure the way I got here is not the way we're supposed to do it.
Given that you can't jump in easily. Can't imagine why that would be. There's a reason. Come here.
Oh,
Where did my fence post go? Oh, there it is.
Think you need some more cows? Or some...
If you have some stuff, I've got some stuff over here too. Some
Ooh,
wheat and
look at all those pigs. I had carrots, I'd feed them.
I've got 32 carrots in that chest.
You know, I think that farming is underappreciated as a way to get EXP, particularly
Maybe
early
you should
game.
eat your fish or your steak before you try to feed the pigs. Because you ate a carrot, didn't you?
I think I did.
Sounds like it.
The cows. The great thing about a flaming sword is when I hit a cow, his steak comes out cooked.
Well, and villagers don't buy beef anymore, so... Oh, I got a steak.
There you go.
I got 3 steaks.
Yeah, I think a few of my steaks got away from me.
And do you still get leather from the flaming sword?
Probably.
I didn't get any leather on those
You want to test it? Here, we'll test it. You ready? Oh, actually, no. Never mind. I know we do. I got leather in my inventory.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Okay, so where's this going to take me? Oh, what's that?
The drop farm access when I built it.
So I don't
I
want
had
to
to
go
fill
that
it
way.
in because every time we go by, you ask me.
You what?
Every time we go by, you ask me what that is, and I always tell you. So I probably should fill it in so you won't ask me anymore.
What kind of break so I can show what the inside of the drop farm looks like?
Why don't you go in spectator mode, because that's a pain. You really want to know?
I do.
Get that ladder? I did. Okay, hang on.
Dynamite. You want me to use some dynamite?
No,
We can breach.
That's not going to be helpful. What are blocks, actually? How weird is that? Say again?
I just need to go up to see
No.
the inside of it. There we go.
It's based on Ethos design.
So things spawn around the 8 blocks for each one of these pads. You have a half slab. For what reason?
To prevent spiders from spawning, so that the fall is only, the drop is only 1 by 1. Or it's just a one block.
And how many layers of these do you have?
How many levels do we have?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
But you can make however many you want. I mean, you've
Yeah.
made giant skyscrapers of these
As
repeating
long as
pattern.
the goal is to have them fall to their death, you just need to allow enough space for them to fall to their death.
And that's what the water does. The water's pushing them to one hole.
Yes.
So the sorter stuff we looked at before is at the bottom of that hole.
And I've had varying success depending on the biome of getting Endermen to fall. I haven't gotten a single one where we are, but in the previous buildings we've gotten Endermen to spawn. Is that the right spot for that? No,
It's totally the right spot.
totally not the right spot. Endermen to spawn and get fall, drops on them too. So I built some of this for, you blocked me in. Where Endermen could fall and die, but we haven't gotten a single one here, so. They seem to teleport away. But I built in the Savannah Plateau, and we would get not huge numbers of Endermen, but definitely enough to justify making it the level is 3 deep.
I love this.
That's 3 tall. Yeah, this is the reason that I had to. This is all manufactured terrain. This is not what was here before.
It's our secret way into the ocean.
Yeah, and there's a guardian farm over here, which we've not really messed with, because it's kind of attractive looking, and we'll just leave it there.
Yeah, it's pretty. That one's a pretty one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if we tear that one down, we'll make it ugly.
Well.
But we had this our giant mountain that our house sits on,
Mm-hmm.
and any casual observer would say, "Oh, what an awesome-looking cliff."
Mm.
They would never know that, like the Bat Cave, it's a secret way in.
Well, it's not. Yeah, a lot of it is manufactured.
See, is that the slow ladder up?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think this is all really cool. Thank you for the tour. Hopefully we didn't leave anything too major out.
Yeah.
I think we at least got all the
high points.
high points.
Yeah, I think so.
Watch the sun come up on a pretty morning like today. Well, thank you again, Elysium.
Thank you.